The BMW Z4M has to be one of the most underrated M cars ever made. It uses the same engine found in the E46 M3, and it also uses parts from the M3 CSL. And these are only going one way. So invest now, and I'm going to drive it. I'm Max Attavani. Welcome to Driven Plus. The BMW Z4M is a rare car, especially in BMW M terms. The total worldwide production of these cars was just over 9,000 units, and it was available to buy from 2006 and 2008. And BMW produced two different models, the Z4M Coupe, the better looking version, and the Z4M Roadster, which was a convertible version. Now, under the bonnet of the Z4M sits a legendary engine, the S54, which is a 3.2 litre naturally aspirated straight six engine. But look how far back this is mounted into the car, and this engine is borrowed from the E46 M3. Produces 343 horsepower and 365 Newton meters of torque, all sent to the rear wheels via a manual gearbox. Now, this has a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour, and when this came out, BMW say it will do a 0 to 60 time of 5 seconds. So let's see what she'll do now. So it's time to launch the BMW Z4M from 0 to 60. On your screen now are the stats and figures on this car, so pause your screen if you want to look into them. This car does not have launch control, so we're going to do it old school style. It's a little bit moist outside. Tyres run Conti 7, so it should grip. They're a good tyre. Here we go. 5.88. Ooh, not bad for the first run. Traction control was on, it was flashing as well. Let's try one with the traction off, but I'm happy, to be fair, for sub 6 second time with it being moist. But let's go for one more, because why not? Let's try traction off. There we are, 5.53, a little bit faster. Back to the review. Now, yes, this has the same engine from the E46 M3. Now, at the same time, you could spec the M3 with the SMG gearbox. Not in this, though. BMW only offered these with a manual gearbox. This car was built for the purists. In terms of the Z4M's design, you've got that long front nose, two-seater, where you're essentially sitting over the rear wheels. It's a lovely shooting brake design. Dare I say it, though, the only thing that comes close to this in terms of modern-day cars is the BMW Supra. Sorry, I meant the Toyota Supra. Now, when we come to the inside of the Z4M, yes, it's a small cabin, but it's not intimidating. You feel like this is a proper sports car, and that's what I like about it. The driving position is serious. You're very low to the ground, though, but in terms of internal storage units, you haven't got much at all. You've got a bit going down there. Your glove box isn't, it's not too bad the size, that, to be fair. And you also have cup holders in a sports car. Thank you, BMW. That's why I like you so much. You get the M logo embossed onto the headrest there, and these leather seats are really nice. Now, considering this is over, well, almost 20 years old, it has not aged in here one bit. It's like this was built yesterday. You know, the quality BMW goes to is just mega. This cabin is dominated by these two instrument clusters there, speedometer going all the way to 180 miles per hour, and you've got that lovely rev gauge. I love the dials in this, the dials with the M logo. You know, it's a little touch of me, it's very special. You've got your infotainment screen there, but for me, I just have that off all the time because this is all about the experience. You've got heated seats, air conditioning, there's your 6-speed manual gearbox sport button. What else do you need for a pure sports car? Moving to the back of the car, the design is very good. Quad tailpipes and an M badge. That's all you need. Boot space isn't too bad either, 240 litres. And whilst we're here, let's hear the S54 sing. Yeah, nice. Time to get on the road. Driven Plus is more than just YouTube car reviews. We do European tours and UK tours, and you can book on and explore places like here. And even places like here, jaw-dropping mountain passes. And places like here, Monaco. So if you'd like to join us on a trip of a lifetime, head over to our website now to book on your next adventure. But for now, let's get back to the video. Now the Z4M borrowed a part from the E46 M3 CSL, and that was its brakes. And this car also shares something else from that car, which has been done aftermarket from the owner of this car, and that is CSL wheels. Just how good do they look with the exterior colour of this car, which is of course the beautiful Imola red. It also had a different steering rack, different springs compared to the E46 M3. Make no mistake, that car is brilliant, but apart from practicality, this is surely the better car, right? I just think these look cooler as well, especially in coupe form. As I say, they just look the bollocks. I don't think you're getting a cooler looking M car, and I just think it's a massive shame BMW don't produce another Z4M. BMW are going to discontinue the Z4M after this current generation, which I think is a massive shame. If I was BMW now, I'd think, right, let's go out with one last hurrah and offer the Z4M with an S58 engine, rear-wheel drive and manual gearbox. And let's also offer a coupe version. I think you missed a trick there, BMW. But they did produce a concept Z4M Coupe, and it's one of the best looking BMWs you've seen of recent times. I love the fact BMW only offered these with a manual gearbox. I just have not smiling. This combined with the S54 engine has got to be one of the best experiences I've ever had in a BMW M car. It's got that lovely rumble, but as soon as you put it down, it's... noise. She loves to sing. What an engine the S54 is. To put this car into perspective, take my BMW M140i, a really fast hot hatchback of its day. This is lighter and it's got more horsepower as well, 230 horsepower per ton, and you can feel lightness, and with it being naturally aspirated, you know where you are exactly with this car. It's such a driver's car, and I think the manual gearbox is spot on as well. Short shifts, tight gear ratios, oh, the feedback is spot on. Oh, and it loves to rev. That makes you excited. Now alongside the gear stick here sits this sport button, and when this is pressed it increases the engine response, but it also decreases the steering assistance, so it becomes a lot more free feeling, a lot more natural, and then it becomes your true pure driver's car. If you're looking to buy one, go and do it. I'd be more inclined to buy the coupe version just because they look better and they're slightly rarer over the roadster version as well. And BMW are not going to build another car like this again. So go and buy one at a relatively reasonable price in the market right now, because they're only going to go one way, and that is up. Believe it or not though, the coupe was actually cheaper to buy new than the roadster by around £1,700. Now you can pick one of these up for around £17,000, which ain't a bad deal. Now I've driven the SLK 55 AMG, which is a strong competitor to this car, and I absolutely love those cars, everything about those cars. Small two-seater roadster with a big V8 engine which sounds something like this. And yeah, that V8 does sound absolutely incredible, but I'd still rather the Z4M, simply because I'm a BMW man. I feel at home and it still sounds awesome. Now I'd like to say a massive thanks to Nick for letting me get a review on this beautiful, beautiful Z4M roadster in Imola red. What a car this is. I've simply really enjoyed my time behind the wheel this morning, so thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. What an experience it's been. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel for more content, and we'll see you soon. Thanks guys, goodbye.